Oh, I think I'm live. Good evening. My name is Joey Chang. I also go by Cello Joe. Uh-oh. Haha. Okay, I'm hopping on here. I'm hopping on here real quick to announce a couple things and play some music for you guys. All right, so the reason I am going live is because I just got a gig that I'm playing tomorrow. A virtual gig. And it's quite possibly one of the biggest gigs I have ever landed. It just fell in my lap. Real lucky occurrence, and I can't really talk about it too much. It's playing for some pretty high-profile people, luckily, and so I have 10 minutes to play, and they said play something really uplifting. This is for a group that just raised a lot of money for doing psychedelic research for the medical benefits of certain compounds, like psilocybin and MDMA. And so I am getting on here to do a test. If you're watching on Instagram, you're not seeing the test. You're seeing a green screen behind me, but this is not the actual art I'm going to be using for the show. It's going to be a little bit less texty, and it's going to have more stuff. But I feel like the hard to leave your Burning Man camp song. That's Seth's suggestion. That's a good one, but it has to be instrumental, so no words. So I'm gonna play a couple of tunes and or grooves. I'm gonna try and keep them real short, and then I'm gonna see if I can get any feedback about which ones to try to play at this thing. Oh man, my phone's gonna die. I better make this real quick. There we go. Charging. All right. And I'm also going to just try something here. I don't know if you guys can copy this, but I just posted something there. And that's my Zoom link right now. I hope it's not like stupid of me to share that. Oh well. Just experimenting here. I don't know if anybody's going to actually join this Zoom link, but all right, so why don't I stop talking and actually play some music? This is the first thing that came to mind when they were like, when they said happy, uplifting, celebratory music, because we just got all this money to do psychedelic study research. And oh look, somebody wants to be in the Zoom with me. Okay. You're in. Apparently they're not in. They're out. Oh, you can't copy that link? Well, you can see the numbers right there. Just put in those meeting numbers. I don't think there's a password or anything. So happy uplifting, it's kind of hard to do something happy and uplifting when it feels like we're going through some crazy apocalyptic stuff. But this is something to really celebrate, even though there's this pandemic and fires raging across the western states right now. This medical research into psychedelic substances is going to help a lot of people with depression and PTSD. And I want to know what I should play. So here's one option. So, what's up, Seth? Seth joined my my Zoom room. He figured it out. He's got the numbers. It's just you and me, Seth. That number is 224-865-2536. Call in, and you could join Seth as he's cooking broccoli. So that's one idea that I had. That one's called Awakening, and normally I play it and I sing a song about God and how God is is inside all of us, and we are God, and God is all, and love and stuff like that. But I would just do it instrumentally. Okay. I see you, Seth. I see you chopping that broccoli. Oh my God. Hold on. Gotta do a slight pause. This one's definitely just for you, Seth. Ready? One day she went downtown. She bought some broccoli. She brought it home. And now she's chopping broccoli. She's chopping broccoli. She's chopping. She's She's chopping broccoli. She's chopping broccoli. She's She's chopping broccoli. Okay, so I don't know if you get that reference, but it's from a Dana Carvey sketch from Saturday Night Live, where he's a songwriter and he's trying to make up a new song, and that's the song that he makes up. And you could see in the song that he's like kind of just making it up as he goes along. Anyway, I loved that little sketch from... Dude, you're not chopping it, you're ripping it. He's ripping broccoli. He's chopping broccoli. He's He's chopping broccoli. And he's gonna put it in his mouth and bite it in. Nope, he's not eating it. He's just chopping that broccoli. All right, I'm definitely not gonna be playing that one tomorrow. All right, so another idea for an uplifting, groovy... Get that worm out of there, buddy. You don't want to eat that worm and that broccoli. So another one of the ideas I had was this song I like to do called Find the Love. And I'll do the instrumental version of it. It goes like this. Okay, there's that one. And the other idea I had was to do my song Get Freaky, or any analog of that song, which would be like grooves like... That's a groove, or... or... might have to do this one because when I sing this one, it goes like this. If you got the money, if you got the money, if you got the money, we got the stuff. You're never gonna get enough. No, never ever gonna get enough. Never ever, never ever ever gonna get enough. Now you got the money, we got the stuff, and you're never gonna get enough. No, never ever gonna get enough. Never ever, never ever ever gonna get enough. So I can flaunt it. I don't need it, but I want it. Got to have it, so I can flaunt it. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Check in with the progress over here with Seth. He's cooking up some mushrooms, it looks like.
I don't know if I can talk or not.
You can. That's the whole point. The whole point of you joining the Zoom call is that now we can just hang out.
I was muted. I like that one or the one you did before for sure. One of those two.
Yeah. Okay. I think that one's a good one because it has like certain like little tags like
and it's catchy even without lyrics.
Yeah, and it's got that bounce to it. It's like
yeah. I feel like you could have people after the performance, like it gets stuck in their head and then they're gonna go search you and try to find that song.
Yes, but I don't actually have that one. I need to record that. Dang. I mean, I have recordings of it. Whatever. They're not going to find an instrumental song. They're just going to find whatever I do have. But that's a good reminder. I need to get that one done.
Even if they go search for the one with lyrics,
I can't do lyrics. I'm not going to do lyrics.
No. But I mean, even if they find that and there's a way to search for you to put the title of that song so they can search and find it after.
No, after I play, I'm just going to say my name, my stage name and my regular name. And I'm going to include the tagline, the wildest beatboxing cellist in the West / musical bicycle adventurer. Something like that.
/ porta potty prankster.
Porta potty prankster, the PPP, the other PPP.
Yeah.
Or your PP. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one, but then I need to have one that's like not so funky and more just like uplifting and positive.
Are you not doing covers? You're trying to do originals?
I'm doing originals, instrumental and originals.
Maybe could you put a spin on like an instrumental version of "Let It Go, Let It Go"? But make it your own?
I mean, I have a song called "Let Go," but it's sort of a sad song. It's like. I don't want to do that one for this. I only get 10 minutes, so I only have basically time for 2 or 3 songs if I keep them really short. Ooh, this is a fun song that's sort of happy. solo. Can't hear it very well. It's pretty quiet. But maybe that's going to be too, like, you know, yeehaw bluegrassy. It's not really like my it's not really my sound, you know? Can't hear you. You're unmuted.
What's your veggie? What would be the instrumental of your veggie song?
Oh, the Veggie Maniac song would sound like this.
Fuck yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. I just have to like rip on that solo for a really long time. And maybe in the middle I would go. And bring back the beat then.
Dude, that's totally uplifting. That's like a very happy. That's
It's
a good
true.
choice.
And then I could say that song was called whatever. That song's called Veggie Maniac if you want to go check that song out. But I really want to just drop my name. I don't want people searching for a specific song. I want to just
Right.
say, you can find all my stuff online if you search for Cello Joe, cellojoe.com. Easy. But that's a
Easy.
good idea. Maybe I should do You Got the Money and the Veggie Maniac song, because those are both like up-tempo, really happy. But there is one more song that maybe would work, and you know this one probably.
Going on mute.
Got so much love, baby. I love you so. You are the best, and I like cooking with you in the kitchen late at night, and making snacks and drinking wine. Oh yeah.
Something like that. You know what I mean? So much love. But that's kind of like too chill, isn't it? It's not.
It's a little chill. If anything, you could start with that song, but
Yeah. I think I like the more upbeat, like bouncy, like ripping, sort of fast solo-y stuff. Like. gotta just take it easy and just marinate. I think I'm gonna go with who's You've Got the Money, that first groove, where I sang it, but I'll just do it instrumentally. And then I'll try and do Veggie Maniac. And then for maybe like I am actually getting 12 minutes of fame. I have like another 2 minutes to play later on, like after they start their little shindig. And maybe that one I'll do the original one, like that's kind of like a really Jeopardy kind of cheesy, it's not so up tempo. It's more like chill out. Either that or I'll do this one. That funky groove. I don't know. Okay, start big. Start big, don't start chill. Okay. If they got a grant, I should sing You Got the Money. All right. This is all great suggestion. This is exactly what I was hoping would happen, is I'd get a little feedback about what I should play. And maybe after tomorrow, I'll be able to release the important, super big news about what I'm actually doing. Don't tell everybody. Don't tell everybody, Seth. If you know, don't tell them. Okay. At this point, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. And if you're watching a replay, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and watch The Social Dilemma. It's a movie, and it will definitely make you not want to participate in social media ever again. You want to know why? Because they're pulling the strings. They're manipulating our minds. And what do you have to say about that, Seth?
I watched it last night. It's good. I was a little disappointed.
Really?
I mean, it was good. It was all like good, good education of what's going on and revealing. But where's the solution? Where's the guidance? Where's like what to actually do about it? Lacking.
I don't know. Oh, you know what you can do about it? Follow the path of all of the CEOs of all of the tech companies, all of the biggest CEOs of all the biggest tech companies, and the people that invented this crazy technology. They do not let their kids use social media until they're like halfway through high school or later. They have a very strict policy. No social media, no Instagram, no Facebook, no Twitter, nothing. Can't even watch YouTube.
All right, but my rebuttal to that was that's how my parents were with drinking
TV.
and drugs. And then as soon as I got to college, boom, boom, boom.
Right. So it's not going to work with everybody's kids, but it will work with some.
Yeah. What about the people? I don't know. I was more like, yeah, that's a solution or a guide. But what about the people our age and like, I don't know, in general, like not for the individual, but as a whole?
Well, you can the solution's like built into your OS now. It's like limiting your screen time and having accountability with yourself or with others. All of the digital detox practices, like don't sleep with next to your phone. Don't look at your phone an hour before you go to bed. Actually read a book. Put timer limits on social media apps so that there's a pop-up that's like, you've spent 15 minutes today, and then you're supposed to like actually stop spending time on it.
I agree with you, and they're all band-aids. Like, there's got to be a bigger solution that we all come forth with. Like, God, there's something, I don't know what it is, and they don't either.
Yeah. Maybe it's like actually doing things in real life, but now there's a pandemic, so it's like hard to escape the online world.
Get out and vote.
Hey Seth,
Yep.
one thing that I've been contemplating for a real long time, for like almost a month now, is trying to start up a social media account that's called Red Friend Blue Friend.
Yeah.
And basically what it is exactly what we're doing right now, except I want to get people to sign up on a form, just a simple Google form or whatever, not Google, but like a typepad form or some kind of form, SurveyMonkey, some kind of online thing, and spread this link around. And it's for people that would be open to having a conversation with somebody from the other side. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you just put in like, I'm a blue person, and I support, what does blue mean? Democrats?
Yeah.
I support Biden. I'm not super enthusiastic about him, but my name is Jim. I live in Utah, and I'd be open to speaking to somebody from the red camp. And then like, there's another person that like signs up the form, and they're like, I'm Bill. I live in Wyoming, and I'm a red stater. I'm red friend through and through. I like skeet shooting. I don't know. I'm just being like super stereo. Okay, I like figure drawing, and I also race soapbox derbies on the weekends. And then get these two people together, and it's kind of like the concept of Anonymous, the podcast Anonymous, where there's just like, you don't know who the person is, but they talk to a comedian for an hour, and they just talk about whatever, you know? And the concept is just to see if we can get people that are supporters of Donald Trump and people that are supporters of Biden to talk with each other and know each other as human beings. Like, what are your hobbies? What are your passions? Let's not go into the realm of politics. We got another joiner on our Zoom call right now. Look at that. I just admitted this person.
I hope it's a puppet.
Is it a puppet? Nope, it's a person.
I don't see him.
You got to change your screen to gallery view. And I'm going to have to say bye to everybody on Instagram because my phone's dying. So sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry. You want to know why? Instagram sucks. So does all social media. Don't let it control your mind.
What about Facebook? How they're not even going to let people play music online anymore.
I know. I just talked to these guys from this new site called launch.tv, and they're trying to get all live music to like start streaming on their platform because they are not going to do any content violations or anything. Like, you can play whatever you want on their platform, and they're not going to stop people from participating. So, how do you say your name, sir? Theron? Is that right?
Was somebody you know?
No. Theorn Campbell. I can't hear you. It doesn't seem like you're muted, but if you haven't used Zoom before, you got to unmute you got to turn up your mic because I can't hear you. I can hear Seth.
Well, I like that idea. And
you know what he said? He said, having other interests solves the social media problem. I use social media for things like this. Like this. He left. Maybe he'll come back. In any case, I feel like I should leave pretty soon here. Just got some yard work to do, you know.
yeah, me too.
I gotta put some leaves in the bucket and like try and clear out my yard sale from a couple weeks ago. It's still all over the street. Looks really bad. Got to make an urban ore delivery. Got to get ready for that.
All right, Joey.
What do you think about the concept, though, Seth? I think this nation needs it super bad right now.
I like it. I think you might have to have a moderator.
I would like to be the moderator on some of them and then get other people to sign up and volunteer to be moderators and then have a sound effect that we play every time somebody says something that's just completely false or needs fact checking.
Yeah, good idea. Let's do it.
No
You do
way. That guy that just joined in, Theorn Campbell,
Yeah.
he was in Australia and we met in Brooklyn 8 years ago.
Do you remember it?
I mean, I hardly remember anything from 9 months ago.
I know.
8 years ago. I don't know. But anyway, I like how you're just preparing dinner in the background. This is like a live music show / cooking show right now.
Yeah. It's going to be a vegetable stir fry with some organic grass-fed ground beef.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about grass-fed.
Yeah, I bought it at Farmer Joe's. What else? That's all I know.
Hey, I was at Farmer Joe's today.
That's my store.
Did you go to the one on MacArthur?
The bigger one.
Yeah, the bigger one.
The bigger one. Yeah.
On Fruitvale.
Fruitvale. Yeah. It was the secret during the whole pandemic when everybody was lined up all around Berkeley Bowl or
Yeah.
Whole Foods, and you could get into Farmer Joe's in and out, and it was like beautiful.
They are so efficient. It's like staffed by a whole bunch of like old Asian ladies, and they're just all business. I love it.
Yeah. Get in, get out. We don't have it. It's great.
Whoa, so Theorn Campbell is saying that he shot some photos of me busking in a station near the Brooklyn Museum 8 years ago. Oh my God, that's when I moved to New York for like 3 months. That would have been 2011, 2012 sort of time frame. Yeah, 2012, March and April. That's when I lived in New York for like 2 months, I think. Okay, Seth, so let's see if we can do this. I'm gonna noodle around on the cello and you explain what you're doing in the cooking show, okay?
All right.
Let's see if it works. I don't know, Zoom does a thing where it like cuts out the audio and only allows one person to speak at a time, you know?
Right.
But let's try it. Here we go. Ready? Go.
Well, sitting here on a smoky evening, Oakland, California, we've got a voluptuous pile of vegetables here. The mushrooms, the broccoli,
Broccoli.
the kale, yeah.
Kale, yeah, baby. Kale, yeah.
In the skillet, my friend,
Put 'em in the skillet.
we've got
Put 'em in the skillet.
ground beef
Ground beef.
and a hot
Skillet.
wooden spoon. Ow.
Hot spoon, don't burn your hand. Hot spoon. Put 'em in the skillet.
Little garlic pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, brown onions and cilantro, which fuck everybody that says it tastes like soap.
Did you say some people say tastes like soap? Cilantro?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that taste cilantro like soap. I like cilantro, it tastes really good, and I like eating it on almost everything.
And you got to look at my 1920s stove. It's just gorgeous. It's a Wedgwood.
Wedgwood, Wedgwood, wedge your wood in the stove. Wedgwood, Wedgwood, wedge your wood in the stove. Wedgwood is converted to gas. It's a Wedgwood, wedge your wood in the stove. Don't actually wedge your real wood in the stove, or you'll burn your dick. You burn it off. Don't do that, you're a Wedgwood man. Wedgwood, burning your meat now. Wedgwood, don't burn your meat. Don't burn your meat, Seth.
I won't burn my meat. I gotta make my vegetables now.
Now, Seth, is that grass-fed tofurkey beef, or is it grass-fed actual beef, or is it ground gimme lean? What is it?
I'm not veggie. I do the meat. It's the meat. It's the actual beef.
Okay, so we're talking about social media and the social dilemma. Watch out for people are going to definitely be commenting and upset that you don't give a crap about the planet or the climate change. You know, all these fires burning? See them all around on the West Coast?
They're all because I'm cooking beef.
That's right. That's what we're trying to say here on this show is if you are not going to, you know, get in line, then we're canceling you. You're canceled.
Stop the oppression of me cooking beef for the cause of every stake in the dilemma and wrong being of our nature, kind, says I. Did you ever watch Lighthouse?
No.
Oh, God. You should watch that for a good trip.
Is it a movie? Is it a show?
It's a movie about these two sailors stuck in a lighthouse for like a long, like their whole shift. And after everything, one of the main actors, he gives this whole long phrase, something like, "It's time for you to go swab the decks and then rubbish the garbage and clean the toilet, says I. And when you're done with that, cook me a meal, says I." Everything is says I.
Okay, because they're getting stir crazy and they've been in the same lighthouse together for weeks on end.
Weeks on end. I think you'd really appreciate. There's a lot of like dark cello too in the background.
Oh, so like when he's saying, "And cook me a meal," says I, it's like, says I, "and then do my dirty laundry and get me a spoon," says I. "Then wipe my bottom for me," says I.
And then it picks up to like a stabbing. "And see the axe over there, cut me some timber and drag it down to make me a fire to boil all of the feces out of the water that we will once drink and satisfy our thirst, and I will take a piss all over your face," says I.
Okie dokie.
On that note, I gotta make the rest of this and eat. Good
All
seeing
right.
you.
Good hanging out with you, Seth, and good hanging out with you in front of a lot of other people.
I hope they all enjoyed.
And make sure you support me on Patreon.
Of course. Let us know. Let us know which songs you go with after you do the show.
Okay, I will. I'll let you all know how it goes. I'll go live again tomorrow night. Have a great dinner, and sorry for shaming you about your beef consumption. Barry.
And don't forget, kids, light your menorahs.
Okay, we will. It's September, but we'll light our menorahs.
Ciao.
Ciao. Okay. All right. No way. I got a link to some pictures that Thorn Campbell took. Let me check those out. No way. I got two people from Australia taking chatting. and I'm now looking at pics on Facebook with Thorn Campbell's excellent cover photo of Tom from MySpace, I think. And it says Friendster across the top. But cool, I'm going to check out these photos, and maybe I'll share these so that people can see what I looked like 8 years ago busking in the subways of New York. So thanks for sharing that, Thorn. I hope I'm saying your name right. In any case, I'm signing off. And if you enjoyed this broadcast, you can find me at cellojoe.com. You can find me at patreon.com/cellojoe. My tips are right there. Venmo, Cello Joe, PayPal me, Cello Joe, Cash App, $, Cello Joe. And I'll be back tomorrow to report on how it went. I think it's going to go great. It's going to go fine. I don't have to worry about it. I'm just going to do what I always do, which is rock out. I'll try and play in tune, though. Oh, and just as a special bonus here at the end, I'm going to switch over to sharing my screen from Ableton and show you a song that I've been working on, and you can get a little peek at how that's coming along. This next one's called Who Controls Your Algorithm? You probably can't hear that, can you? I have to change the output settings, I'm guessing, to a Zoom audio device. Let's try that again.
Black hat hackers engineering the game, make you keep on clicking while you're seeking after fame. These numbers never add up, they don't seem to compute, cause there's a kitty in pajamas and it's just too cute. This facial recognition's taking over free reign, while the blockchain is pouring the champagne. Dark web is doing the profane, while the troll code's just blowing up the Ukraine. Who controls your algorithm? Watch what they want you to watch. Who controls your algorithm? Hear what they want you to hear. Who controls your algorithm? Like what they want you to like. Who controls your algorithm? Buy what they want you to buy. generate hate. Their advertising alter our fate. Computing in the clouds just to sway crowds. Memes propagating on all of the streams. Who controls your algorithm? Watch what they want you to watch. Who controls your algorithm? Hear what they want you to hear. Who controls your algorithm? Like what they want you to like. Who controls your algorithm? Buy what they want you to buy.
Yo, that's the end of that song. It's a work in progress, so not done by any means. It's very difficult for me to do all sorts of mixing and electronic stuff. I have been doing it for a long time, but it's still very hard. So that's a work in progress. I have to keep on working on that. And I forgot to talk about the show I'm doing Saturday. If you go on Facebook and look for Cello Madness Congress, find that page, like it, and look at the events there. You can also just go to cellomadness.eventbrite.com, and it's going to be a 3-cello show. We've got Christoph Croisset, who's living in Berlin, but he's a Swiss cellist. The guy is phenomenal. He's like played at Carnegie Hall. He's really, really, really good. Amazing. Don't want to miss this. It's only $15. 3 cellists. You're basically supporting 3 cellists to play a little show for you this Saturday. It's 11 a.m. PST, and it goes till 12:30. And if you're in Berlin, it's 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. this Saturday, the 19th of September. And we also have Grimnir, who is doing like, he calls himself like a bard of the underworld or something like that. He's easy to find. Just look up Gremnir, Grimnir. And he's going to be doing a set, and I'm going to do a set as well. So come check that out on the 19th at 11 a.m. PST. And with that, I am going to sign off. Bye.